market tests 40-20, then sells off into the close. How low can we go? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that the market needed to press up over 40-20 to break out and get the move up underway, and they were unable to do so, failing twice at that level. Once they failed, they sold off very hard into the close and got down towards that 39.50 area. After hours, they continue selling off below the 39.50 number, and now the question is, how low can we go? I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP500 and the Nasdaq. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, with the push down lower, we are getting into some dangerous territory for the bulls. So let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. As you can see, they tested 40-20 in the overnights, failed, found some support, came back and tested it again at the open, failed again, and then sold off down towards 39.50 at the close. And the after hours, they did break through 39.50 down towards 39.25. And that puts us in a region where the bulls really need to step up and find support, or we risk really selling off here down towards the 37.50 region. So 39.10 is kind of our line in the sand below that, and we're too deep to be a wave 5 down, and that means that this overall structure becomes a much bigger structure, and it would likely be an A wave of an A, B, C down towards 33 to 3,500, just depending on how deep this wave would go, and then how big the B wave bounce is. So 39.10 is where we're looking for the bulls to step up, preferably above that. But 39.10, if they break through that, starts to make us look a little lower towards that 37.50 region before we get a bounce. And then you would bounce up in B and then down in C to new lows, which would be a wave 5 down to complete the move off of the highs from January. So if they can hold above the 39.10 region, then we would be looking for this B wave higher or this A wave higher, just depending on which count we're in. And that would be really told by the pullback once we get up in this area. So it's real simple, guys. They got to hold above 39.10 and then push back above this 40-20 area to tell us that we have found the bottom down here and that we're on our way moving up. And that would be a good indication that the bottom is in and we're in one of these counts. The first level to give us some kind of idea that that's happening would be 39.70 and then 40.20. Okay, so very clear parameters: hold 39.10 or risk going down to 37.50. If they can't hold, or if they can hold 39.10, break 39.70 and then 40.20, and we are on our way up in this B or A wave at that time. All right, over on the Nasdaq, very similar setup here. Okay, their line in the sand on the Nasdaq is 12.031 or 12.030. All right, we need to hold that level, okay, or they risk pushing down toward 11,600 before we see a bounce. And if they can hold above the 12.030 level, then they need to push back over this wave 4 high here at 12.513, and then this high here at 12.660. If they can push over both of those, then we are well on our way toward either this A or B wave bounce up here at the 13,460 or 13,100 levels. And if we can get that, then the pullback will tell the story on what we're doing after that, whether we're pushing higher up towards 14,000 or breaking down towards this 11.6. But the first order of business is they have to hold 12.031 or they risk breaking down to this 11,600 area before we find support and a bounce and a move higher. Okay, so very similar setups on both charts. They both have a line in the sand they really need to hold. As below those numbers, it becomes less likely that it's a wave 5 and more likely that we're in a bigger move down. So pretty clear parameters on both charts. Guys, if you like the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link and it'll take you right over to the website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans and they both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there. I want you to become part of the trading team. Make sure you love it and make sure it's for you before you ever spend a penny. We have 2 incredible rooms. In the first room, my Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, as well as all of your Elliott Wave questions answered. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few days to a few months, so we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. However, if you are interested in day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, day trading, and PT's reduced risk binary method that just crushes the market. He gets you in at a cheap price based on how he structures the trade and then gets you big multiples on your money, and it's an incredible way to crush the market. How he structures the trade is what's so unique, and you kind of have to see it to understand it, which is why we give you that 7-day free trial. Okay? He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into a small account and trades it using mini ES futures and disciplined trading methods averaging 3 to 4% gains per week, showing you how to build a small account into a huge retirement or savings account. You can cancel at any time. Guys, we'd love to have you in the room so we can make some money together. All right, key takeaways for today. Line in the sand, 39.10, must hold. If they can hold that and push higher, they need to break 39.70 and then 40.20. And then we'll be on our way in these two, one of these two bounces here. On the Nasdaq, the line in the sand is that 12.030 area. If they can hold that and push higher, they need to push up over the 12.5, 16.20 area, and then that 12.660 area to say that we're well on our way in one of these bounces. And if not, then we could push down towards that 11,600 level more directly. Guys, that is the market update for today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.